Welcome to FanCast, episode 37. I am your host, Jeremy, known as Skullcap1218, and I have here the sidekick of my well, actually, he is my Robin. Robin, I'm Batman, he's Robin. V-Man, the laid-back fan. Say hello to everybody.
What's up?
When he just said what's up, he agrees that he's the little boy in tights. So, I had a great yesterday on Friday because I watched the new Voltron, Defender of the Universe, even though I think it's legendary name, but anyway, did you take a look at that on Netflix or not really?
Not yet. Like when did it come out?
Yesterday? I figured that one out a while ago, and I'm so glad I did that. It's like I told you last time, when you take an antique and you just polish it up, and if you want to add a couple of elements to it and it looks perfect without ruining it, that's exactly how this Voltron is. They take the elements, they do it like a different kind of story and different of how they came together, and it's way better than the original. I like the original, but this one is so cool. And then there's a lot of meanings to the lions now and to each person who drives them. I always wanted to be in a mech, a Zord or whatever, and these are like the top ones I always want to be in. So I am so glad they made this. Only 11 episodes. I can't wait for season 2. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, take a look at it on Netflix.
Isn't it like
what?
Isn't it like actually 12 episodes? Because it's the first one's like an hour and a half, an hour.
No, because you don't count the first one like that. When it says episode 1, guess what? It's episode 1. For an hour. It's like a 2-hour premiere. You count that as one episode. That's just how I count it.
Actually, it's 3 episodes.
What's 3 episodes?
I mean, since it's like 20 minutes, all the episodes like 20 minutes.
They're like 23 minutes. It's okay. Figure that there's commercials in there on regular TV. So you X out the commercials, and that's how long the episode is. So really, it's kind of like normal. So there's 11 episodes. My favorite lion, if you ever watch Voltron, is the blue lion, because I like the color, and the way in this one it can has ice breath, can freeze anything, and does some cool dramatics and stuff. But what color is your favorite lion?
Yeah, I'm not sure because it's been a while since I watched it.
Okay, even as a kid, you had no favorite color?
Wasn't there like a green one?
Yes, there was a green one. And a yellow one. And guess what? There was a red one. And a black one. That was the main one. And... yeah, okay.
Yeah, mine was the green one.
Awesome. Any particular, or you just like green?
I think I do have a reason, but it's been a while since I watched this. I don't remember a lot of details about it. I gotta go back to watching it again.
Well, if you watch the new series, it's a little more meaningful to the lions more than the old season. That's how I look at it. I mean, they're like more meaningful. It's like you cannot activate that line unless it wants you to. That's how cool. It's like a Green Lantern ring. You're not worthy enough unless it comes to you and says that, oh, you have the will of power. I will come to you if you choose so. It's like that. So I think it's more meaningful when something wants you than you want it, because then if you want it, it won't be as meaningful as it wants you. So I'm weird like that. I want to let everybody know the reason why I'm trying something new. We're talking about comic book conventions, expos, and all these pictures are from Amazing Cons 1, 2, and 3. Wizard World and Level Up out in here in Las Vegas. And the reason why I'm doing this because my buddy V-Man is coming out here next week to the 4th year of Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con, and it's always amazing. This is the first year, and everybody has a lot of fun. And I found out I could put pictures on here, so I'm doing a little slideshow for everybody. So there's just all video of pictures, and it's so cool. And anyway, before we get into that, really quick, you had fun yesterday. What did you do, and what everything happened? Because you said you didn't have nothing to say, but you have something to say. So what did you do yesterday? Where did you go, and how long did you stay out, or whatever? What did you do?
Well, he pretty much like stayed out to like 10:30 because he went to Dave and Buster's. Then we went to some steakhouse.
Oh, you went to Outback Steakhouse or just a steakhouse?
It was like some Longhorn Steakhouse.
Oh, I heard about that. Okay. Any good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What'd you do at Dave and Buster's? What games did you play?
I played like a Ghostbusters, Batman.
Pinball?
No, so it's like racing games.
Really? For
No,
even Ghostbusters? I know Batman is, but what about Ghostbusters?
It's like you're like using the gun to shoot ghosts.
No way.
And also like a Star Wars game too.
Wait, back up. So are you actually holding the proton gun? Is that as your controller?
Yeah, it's like you have a gun, but not like the kind of like a proton gun.
Are you holding a gun, or is it a joystick, or is it a stick?
A stick.
Damn it! I was hoping it would be like a gun, Time Crisis, where there was a gun involved in the arcades. That would be cool if it was for the Ghostbusters. I would have had a blast with that. But I should check that out anyway. I know there's a bunch of arcades out here. And is that it? Anything else went on in there?
And also like the Star Wars game, like you want like the storm, like when the ships.
You mean the pod? The battle pod?
Yeah.
How? Okay. How was it? How much? And is it worth it? Go.
It was like 8-9 tokens. And it was good.
So it's worth it.
Yeah.
What did you do? Come on, you can't hold us out.
Yeah, you pretty much like play the game and that.
Okay, what are you doing? Okay, are you flying the X-wing? Are you the lightsaber? Are you Yoda? What are you doing in there? Are you like in the simulator of like a TIE fighter? What are you doing in there? That's what I'm trying to get at you.
It's pretty much like I think you're like trying to like do pretty much. I think you're trying to destroy the Death Star. It seems like the same from like Star Wars when it was like shooting like this, kind of like it was like fighting about his Death Star.
So the first scene of the first movie, at the ending scene, to try to destroy the Death Star.
Yeah.
So you're in the X-wing, and you're trying to destroy the Empire. Okay, I got the whole jizz. Anything else going on? Did you see the Jurassic Park game? I saw one out here at GameWorks.
Yeah, but I didn't play.
Dude, we should try it. Hopefully it's not so much. I should get like at least $40. Let's go play some arcades over there, because I wanted to try that Jurassic Park one. Ever since I was a little kid, I tried every Jurassic Park arcade game. That's the one I really want to try. So anyway, that was the whole night, right?
Yeah, I almost did smoke.
Weed?
Yeah.
What? I was joking. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at everybody. I'm just a little shocked. So, wait, what? Hopefully no law anybody on the law listening. Anyway, so what? She like handed it. She's like, "Hey, puff, puff, give."
Yeah, because first before you went out, you was just like, hey, it was gonna be me, her, and two other people.
Yeah, please.
This other girl, Emily, and her husband. But
no, wait.
At the last minute, they changed it.
Wait. Before we continue, say no names, because for one, it's just to make sure nobody else gets in trouble, and especially you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was only like two other, like another person and their husband, but I guess for some reason they changed their mind. So that's when we actually smoked into it a little bit.
So they did it, they changed their minds, and then she did it, and you changed your mind.
It wasn't like the other two people. They weren't there yet. Me and her were just gonna wait here until they decide if they was gonna come or not. Then go like meet them, but since they changed their mind, it was just the two of us.
So it was just her sharing herself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I'll admit, did it once. Nothing happened. You're not missing nothing. You want an effect? just drink some alcohol, not too much, because you don't want to like throw up or get dizzy. I hate that shit. But if you drink enough and just get tipsy enough where you just, you feel like you're wavy and you feel like you're like in another universe, that's a good feeling. Other than that, you're not missing much. So really no big deal. And then plus, do you guys do drug tests at your job? Because if you do, you're going to get in trouble.
Not really.
Oh, okay, then you're fine. Well, that was breaking news. So anyway, I want to talk about my first comic book convention was Amazing Con, Las Vegas Comic Con, and wasn't yours the same thing but last year, the third year, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it? Because when I first experienced it, I felt like, because you're in a hall full of stuff, like nerdy stuff, T-shirts and comic books and toys. I felt like it was like a nerdy flea market for everybody, and it was for me. I really enjoyed that. I almost didn't went my first year. The thing was, I was still depressed, down on myself, and I'm like, no, I can't go. I have no money. I always make stupid excuses. And then my grandma was like, you know what? I'll go with you. I'm like, finally, somebody coming with. And then I went there. I almost made this big mistake. She goes there for a couple hours. She's like, I'm done. I just want to see this and everything. I'm like, okay, I'll stay here. I stayed there for like another hour and a half. Almost went home. Didn't realize there were other things. But then this other guy, I bumped into him, and he's a guy who I work with, and he loves toys. So we hung out for the rest of the day. What I almost missed was panels and meeting people and other things, because I always thought it was just that. I didn't know there was panels where you can actually see people talk, and costume contests. I love the costume contests. I love how people get so artistic with their stuff, and they do it by hand. It's amazing, and I wish I had their talent, but you know what? I'd rather just have them make it, and I'll just pay them for it. I just don't know who to talk to. And so I almost made that mistake. But I'm glad I didn't, and I've been doing it ever since, and I am so happy I am doing it. I don't have to buy anything because I always thought you always had to, but I just like going to the panels and seeing great people and taking great pictures. How was your great experience last year? I had fun when you were there, especially when you have somebody there to share. Like, say for instance, if I was just talking to myself, being there, it would have been like really awkward because I have nobody to agree with or disagree with it, and then give me opinions. That's the reason why you're here. So, like, what did you think on everything that you did, and what excited you, and what was your favorite panel, and give me some stuff, because that was your first time being there, and you didn't really say too much, but you liked it because you dressed as Kitty Toe from Swords Art Online, and I thought it was great, and I thought it was funny too. Yeah, I gave him a question, I didn't even let him answer, but hold on a minute. The funny thing is, he was Kitty Toe from Swords Art Online, and the thing was, he's an African American. I'm not judging, but what I'm saying is he wore sunglasses for some reason. Here, right? It's the picture's coming up. He wore sunglasses right there on the right. That he wore sunglasses. So I told him, and I thought this was funny. Either people didn't get what he was wearing, or he thought he was Blade. So he got half and half reviews, and I thought that was amazing because people didn't care what he looked like. They just figured, oh, this is what you look like, and I loved that, and he loved it too. Little kid's like, Kitty Joe, I love you, and this one guy was like, oh, you're Blade, right? And we didn't mind. He didn't care, or did you care? Did you care if people thought you were Blade?
No.
All right, now, sorry, I kind of overstepped my boundaries about not answering the question. What did you like about? What was the most thing you liked about it? Did you have fun? And I know you're coming again. And what was your favorite panel that you went there? Are we there?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
What? What was your favorite thing at Amazing Con last year?
If I seen the Ninja Turtle panel.
Yeah, I agree. I forgot. Did you remember his name? For some reason I can't remember names.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, my friend.
Well, it was one of the creators from who made the comic book, and I really liked the fact. Well, okay, I keep saying I like and love. It was kind of cool how they started off where they were making fun of where it was Bruce Lee and stuff. I liked that, and I really liked too where I was always confused why some of that one NES game had all all the Ninja Turtles in Raphael's bandana of red, and that's how he made it in the comic book, where the network made him change all the colors, so everybody could be identified. So I enjoyed that panel. Okay, then what was your favorite thing that you liked there? Was there too much fun that you didn't have a favorite? You had all favorites?
Yeah, the team was my favorite part was seeing the Ninja Turtles.
Fair enough. I agree with that. My favorite. Oh, hold on. What?
And also like the time when I was at the end of the costume show. The costume contest.
Oh, the costume contest? Yeah, I was about to say that was my favorite. I always wait for the costume contest at all the time because I like to see different. Like right now, we're viewing the costume contest as we're talking about it. That's who won these huge. Last year they won. Normally they win money in a medal. Last year they won swords. I thought that was amazing, and they changed colors too on some of them. I really wanted one of those. Oh, by the way, speaking of swords, am I going to get my light? You're still getting my lightsaber. The reason why I want to be reinsurance because I don't want to get all excited and no lightsaber is in my possession. You're still bringing my lightsaber, right?
Yeah, I just gotta make sure when I get there, I gotta wait by baggage claims because it got to be under the plane.
They said that?
Yeah.
Is it easily bent? Can you easily bend that?
Yeah, it should fit okay.
No, I'm saying is, can it be easy bent? Because these guys don't know how to stack for worth of nothing. I mean, is it like, go over there, if it's close, just squeeze it between your fingers a little bit, and if it feels like it's easy to bend, they're going to bend my damn lightsaber. Are you doing it? Is it happening? What's going on?
I mean, they gotta do it on purpose.
No, okay, but is it strong enough? Is it strong enough to do the trip? Because I don't want to ruin because I'm going to be crushed within myself.
I mean, so there should be enough space in the bag. It's supposed to be like some space in between. Let's say.
I'm not talking about space. Is the blade itself strong enough to withstand any bags being on top of it?
Yeah.
There we go. I'm getting worried, Verge. I'm getting worried because I always wanted a lightsaber, and you're giving me one, and now I'm worried. I'm okay. I'm all right. There was something else that sucks under baggage claim. My damn, what is wrong with people? If I want a lightsaber on a damn plane, I would fucking do it. It's not a weapon. It's a way of hope in life. I don't know why I'm personal about it, but it's not like I'm asking for Wolverine claws in my possession, real ones, and say, why can't I have this? I'm not saying that. It's plastic. Could you imagine if it was a real lightsaber? Then I would see the gripe. But come on, it's lightsaber. I want to carry it on the plane. I want to show people I love Star Wars. Oh, the lightsaber that I'm getting is Kylo Ren. Just want to let you know. Because you got Rey's lightsaber, right?
Yeah, and hers and Darth Vader's.
Oh, okay. You're bringing them both, right, for Deadpool?
Yeah.
Hey, explain everybody what you have, who you're gonna be. Even though I kind of said it, what you have, and like how you're gonna act or whatever. Like, tell everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Deadpool and have like pretty much Darth Vader and Rey's lightsabers.
Tell her.
Two toy guns.
Yeah, 2 toy guns. And a gun holster. Well, probably a gun holster, but either way, tell everybody why you have 2 lightsabers in the for Deadpool's sword holsters.
And because the original guns, like the gun holster, the original sword is actually a real sword.
Yeah, he forgot the check, and they ended up being. He mailed it to me. And it ended up being real blades. And it's like, I mean, it's kind of confusing because at the con, they sell blades there, but they won't let you walk in with real blades. So it's kind of confusing a little bit. But either way, we're not allowed to do that, and we're not going to do that. But I think it's more funnier because Deadpool doesn't take himself so seriously. So the toy guns that look blue and orange are perfect because he's just a little silly guy. He doesn't care, and they have lightsabers on his back. That's amazing. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool, and I'm glad he likes it too. As long as it fits in his holster, is pretty cool. Everything will work out. Now, if that doesn't work, maybe you should just carry one of them. Like if it was too thin for the holster itself, maybe you should just carry one of them and just bring it with. And then when people want a picture, you can always whip out one of your guns out. Or do you want to just hold one gun and one blade and just walk around with a con like that? I mean, it's kind of up to you.
It probably depends on how I got to see when I get out there.
Now, before you come out here, you don't want to go anywhere, right? Like, okay, we're going to go pick comic books for kids. If you still want to do that. I mean, I'm going to do it. You can come with. I can show you what I do. And then I'm going to go donate it for Critical Care Comics at a comic book store. And then, I don't know. I mean, were we thinking about, like, going to a movie? Or do you want to just go to an arcade? Hey, maybe we should go to that one place. I think it's called PSC. It's where you play video games. Like, you give them money and you play video games for a while. You want to do that? Or is there a specific thing in mind? Or you want to go to GameWorks? Because Saturday, we're gonna be all there at the con, like 10 to 8 or something like that. Then we got to come back and do our podcast live. Well, live with us because he'll be here. So what do you think you want to do? Does that sound cool, or is there something else in mind you want to do?
No, that sounds cool.
Oh, okay. So, all right, then, we go do comic books, drop them off. Because I know you probably don't want to see too many people. So we'll probably just stay out long as we can. And it'll be fine. I mean, trust me. For some reason, I always assume we'll be home, but we end up just being out anyway. I think that'll be cool. We'll do that. Play video games. Because I don't have a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. So we can try that out if they have it. And then come home, go. Hey, you know what? Matt had a thing. Matt of Madness. If anybody ever watched any episode, he was down here once. He was thinking maybe we should hook up before we go to the con. But I gotta talk to him again. If you want to, where do you want him to meet us at? I mean, like a Denny's or something. Or maybe we just meet him there. I mean, he actually wants to hang out with us this time. Normally he just ignores me. But this time he wants to hang out, and he's not going to be a Shadow Guard this year. He's going to be like something with a skull face, and then he's just going to be a random person.
Why don't you just meet you at your house?
He doesn't want to do that. No, outside the house. I'm asking, do you want to meet him, or do you want to meet him at the con?
What if you said like meet him outside the house?
How about this? I'll ask Matt if we can meet him before the con and go eat somewhere before the convention. How about that? Is that okay?
Yes, we go to eat somewhere. Wherever we go to eat at, you tell him just to meet us there.
Roger. So what? Okay, before we get going. What are you most excited about this? I haven't heard anything because I don't really read much until I get the guidebook. Hey, everybody out there that is new to comic book conventions and stuff, always get a guidebook because it helps you keep on schedule with things that are there of panels. I didn't do that the first time. I almost missed it, but luckily it was so small that we didn't have to rush around. But now it's going to be in a bigger place, Convention Center on Paradise in Las Vegas. It's bigger now. So now I have to figure out I got to figure out which one I want to look at, what I have time for, and then hop to every one that I can do. So, and hopefully there's a costume contest, I believe. So it's a whole schedule thing, and it's like more work than just having fun sometimes. But other than that, it's going to be a blast. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I mean, I'm not really. See, that's the thing. I just hope for the mystery of, finding cool surprises like neato, like t-shirt. I'm always into t-shirts. I'm always looking for the best artistic, original t-shirts that nobody else has. Prints. I got an Alien versus Predator print. It was all black and white, and except for the green. I'm into hats, but not as much. But mostly those two I'm into. I might get a pop figure, but not necessarily. I mean, autographs, no, because I want that to mean something for me. Now panels, yeah. You know what? It's up in the air because every year is always different. So I'm just looking for the best one that gives me knowledge that I didn't know about, like the Ninja Turtles one. I didn't know that these two creators were making fun of each other, saying that, oh, what if Bruce Lee was a Ninja Turtle? And they drew it, and they kept drawing it. Then they drew a group with weapons, and then they made a comic book. So that's how that happened. So when you turn everything into a joke, it could be a way of life. So that's kind of cool and funny at the same time. So I don't know, but I know I'm looking for the costume contest every year. I want to see somebody make a Hulkbuster. I saw it online somewhere, and that was like a New York Comic-Con last year, but I want somebody to make it there. But if not, then hey, dreams could happen somewhere else, anywhere else. What are you hoping for? What are you hoping to look for? Are you looking for anything interesting, V-Man, or are you just doing like me where it's like, surprise me?
I'm just pretty much like just.
We can't hear it. A little more excitement too. Wait, what?
Yeah, nobody like expecting anything, like, cause like just waiting to be just surprised to what happens.
So you just want to be surprised too. What do you know when you go to this thing? Like, were you looking for anything in particular last year, or are you doing things like how I'm doing it? What I'm looking for? Are you just looking for like what interested you, or something like that?
Yeah, I'm just like just waiting and seeing what's there.
Hey, I was curious. Are you still mad at that one girl at your job that you gave her an autograph from Sailor Moon, and she kind of appreciated it, but then at the same time, it's like you're not even talking to her anymore? I mean, does that kind of burst your bubble or something?
No.
Oh, okay. So you gave it out of kindness of your heart, not to try to date her?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I was being a man right there. Was I being a man at that moment? I didn't mean to be a man about it. Because I swear, I think I would have been kind of aggravated. Because you said you had like a gripe with her a little bit, right?
No.
Okay. You make me feel like a fool now. You make me feel like a fool. Hey, I hope this year they have some gaming station at Wizard World. Last year they had a gaming station where they were playing Smash Brothers, and they had a tournament. I wish I did it, but once again, my dumb confidence wasn't there, and I was mad about that. But I hope they have a gaming thing this year. I think that would be really cool. Are you hoping to look for anybody in particular there? But Stanley was already there 3 years ago. Hey, wait! Before we go, I'm gonna tell the story. I already know I told you. The first year at Comic-Con, Stanley was there, and it was like $250 to get his autograph. I wanted to get his autograph because I love his characters of Marvel, but I'm not gonna spend $250 because I don't have that much money. But the cool thing was, I was hanging with a friend from work, and we're in the toy area because he's talking about toys, and out of nowhere you hear, yeah, and then we're like, what's that? We look over, Stanley, and he's with his bodyguard. So I wanted to go in and take a picture, but I was hanging with him, so I'm like, oh, I'll just hang with him for a while. So he's going to different booths and stuff. I didn't see him, so what happened was, I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna power walk over there and just see if I can find him. So he's like, okay. So I power walk over there. I turn around. I see a crowd. I turn right, power walking. Out of nowhere, him and his bodyguard busts through the group, the crowd, and almost ran into my ass. If I didn't make a sharp left turn like a quarterback, like a football player, like trying to dodge somebody to tackle me, I would have ran into him, and that would have been on the news. Newsflash, fat guy ran over an old man. Oh, that would have sucked. People would have hated me. But anyway, he walks so fast for an elderly guy. He's awesome. He must have to keep in shape just to get away from the crowd. But man, he almost ran me over. I was so tempted. There was a empty booth with a table. I was so tempted, if I thought about it at the time, go to the right and then flip over, make it look like he pushed me. And it's like, Stanley pushed me like an animal, but I didn't think of it at the time, and then plus I wouldn't have been so mean because he's such a nice guy, I hear, and he, so. But that's my celebrity almost encounter story. Even though he will never remember that because he has so much other encounters, but I will always remember that because that was a great moment, beginning of my comic book convention career adventure journey or something like that. So I hope maybe I'll run into Nicolas Cage or whatever, or somebody from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know who's going to show up, but if I run into somebody, that'd be kind of cool. I wonder if Kevin Smith will show up there. Would you like Kevin Smith to be there? I think that'd be cool. But I don't think he would show because it's not as big, maybe. Huh?
You said somebody from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. My Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. might show?
No, I said they may show. I'm not sure. But that'd be kind of cool, though. The girl who plays Skye, or the other girl who plays Agent Coulson. I don't know who I want to meet out of all of those.
Yeah, I want to like the person that plays May.
Yeah. But then I couldn't look at her with a straight face because I think she's hot. I'm like, hey, you, and then I walk away because I have nothing. Because I think she's hot, but that's where I was telling you before. You gotta separate the actress from the character because I want to talk to the character more than the actress because the actress is different than the character. So that's my thing about that. But hey, that'd be kind of cool. Anybody else like who you want to meet? Hey, Jason Mewes was at Wizard World like months ago. I mean, maybe Kevin Smith might show up. Even though they didn't say that on AmazingCon at all. Maybe next year. I hope. You know what? Maybe I should email AmazingCon. Maybe they can try to book him, and we could finally have a show with his ass. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to email AmazingCon and tell them that I want Kevin Smith to be there. I think it'll be amazing to do for him to be there.
Why don't you just tweet him?
I'm not going to tweet the guy. He does not book them. They book him. That's the whole thing. Maybe if a lot of people would want him, maybe they would actually book him. And because it's not like, I mean, he books his own shows, but conventions book them. But if he's not busy, yeah, he will go there. But if he does his own thing, so he books his own stuff. So it's half and half what he does in life. He has his own shows like Hollywood Babylon and like was it Jay and Silent Bob Get Older, but comic book conventions they gotta book him or something like that. Maybe he makes requests. I don't know, but I want to make a request, and I really hope I can get that through because next year, I forgot his name and I was just talking about his name. What's wrong with me? Kevin Smith. I want him to be there. That'll be cool. I gotta tweet those guys. What?
I mean, maybe he could book himself. Like if he knows a fan of his wants to see him, maybe he might like. You never know. Other people might not be tweeting him.
How about I tweet him and say, Kevin Smith, can you come to my comic book convention, even though it's kind of small and it's nowhere to be seen and nobody will ever go to it? But I kind of hope you go to it. It'll be kind of amazing. Well, I am sorry, but that's all the time we have, everybody. Thank you for listening to us and hanging out with us. It was amazing. I thought everything was cool. You can catch me at my tweets at SkullCat1218. You can catch at my comic book page at FanLife Power Within. You can catch V-Man at Virgil, Founded Virgil at Twitter, and his YouTube and his Facebook is V-Man, the Laid Back Gamer. Thank you for watching, listening. Oh, my damn. Until next time, be nice to each other. Have a good day, and it's Fan.